So in this video, I am going to show you how I went from a walking Tide Pod to what I have going on right here. I've already removed the colors from my previous split dye. I had a hard time removing majority of the pigments because, you know, they've already faded, but at the same time, I feel like they haven't faded enough. I already had plans of what colors to use for both sides, but my hair dye hasn't arrived, but something else arrived. I got this from Hybrid Colors. This is one of their newer shades. It's called Dust Pink, as well as this shade. It's Funshine Bear from INH, or insert name here. This is one of their first collabs, which is with Care Bears, and both of these shades are super good and smell so great. Like, the dyes smell amazing. And I swatched them the other day. Look at that. Look how vibrant their colors are. So I can't wait to apply them to my hair, again in a split dye fashion. I'm hoping for a good turnout, but I won't be surprised if the colors just clash or mash. But I don't know how opaque or sheer either dyes are because I've never used either brand before, but I'm very excited. So let's do this. Okay, so before I begin, I actually already sectioned my hair off camera. I'm not actually entirely sure if I did this completely correctly. I used the tail end of a mixing brush and followed the middle part rather, and I think I did an okay job. You can see it's still very bright in some parts, so I'm very worried about how Funshine Bear will cover that, but there's still little blue parts. I can't fully use dye remover or bleach anymore because my hair is dead, like dead. This is Dust Pink from Hybrid Colors, and it's a semi-permanent plant-based hair dye. It's 100 grams. It smells kind of nice. There's not a strong scent to it, but that's what it looks like. Ooh, that's what it looks like in the tub. Don't want to spill it. It's kind of mauvey in the tub, but again, when I applied it, it is a dusty pink, as the name suggests, but it's not as dark as I thought it would be, which is fine. It's a very muted kind of pink, and I love it. Insert color here from insert name here, and again, it's their collab with Care Bears, and like, look at that packaging. Like, holy wow. Funshine Bear. It's cruelty free and it's ultra conditioning, so it's like a colored conditioning treatment. It fades gradually. They say it fades up to 20 washes, but for pastel shades it might fade more easily. However, I did go online and found that some people say Funshine Bear actually surprisingly lasts longer. I'm a little scared about that, but at the same time, I'm also very excited because, like, a lot of people want their color to last, and I want mine to last, but I also have plans of doing other things. And the insert that it comes with has instructions. Let me open that up real quick. And it's got all the Care Bears. Welcome to Care-a-Lot. Then there's instructions as well as warnings. So it says, do not mix it with developers, lighteners, or any permanent hair colorant, which I've seen in a lot of people in my colored hair group. It's like insane. And we're like, don't ever do that again. But yeah, there's other warnings like don't use on eyebrows, etc. Yeah. And this is what it looks like. It's so vibrant and it's so thick, like super thick. And I got some on my finger. I don't know how else to describe it, but it smells so good. I love the smell so much. Like, if I could get this as a perfume, I would. Insert in here, people. Perfume. Yeah. So I'm gonna go in with Funshine Bear, which is this very vibrant yellow on this side. And I'm just gonna start doing this a little bit to show you, but I'm gonna complete it off camera because I have a much bigger mirror in my bathroom and I don't really have a tripod or a mount to use for it. Ideally, you section your hair, but it's color. Like, I go wild with it. I'm just kind of see what I'm working with. Yeah, there's parts where lightener, the dye remover ended up lightening, which is fine. I didn't want to retouch my roots because I have plans of doing that some other time, which is dangerous, by the way, because like usually we don't really recommend people to wait for their roots to grow longer than an inch. All right, I'm gonna pour a bit into my bowl because I often don't use up an entire bowl. The INH dyes are 6 ounces. And yes, you may start from the roots, which is the opposite of what you do with bleach. Oh, it's turning into a peach. I don't mind. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Definitely turning peachy. It's good. I actually like it. It's gonna be really patchy, so I don't know how good it's gonna look, but the translucentness, is that a word? I don't mind it at all. Alright, I'm done with this side. It's turning out pretty peachy, but also kind of yellowish. Again, my base was kind of peach to begin with. I'm just checking. Alright, yes, I applied to all of it. Ooh, some of the yellow went over. Alright, in my excitement, I forgot to turn the light on, but yeah, that's how bright Funshine yellow is. Per instructions, you're supposed to leave it on for... Ooh, it's on the box. 30 minutes. See, leave insert color here in your hair for 30 minutes. You do not need to use heat or a cap. For longer lasting, more intense results, leave the color on for 1 to 2 hours. Oh, it covers it. Yes. And because it's a dust pink and I have a still kind of bluish tint on my base, if this turns purplish, I would not be mad. This is cute. Oh. Yeah, let's see what it looks like on the... Oh, I'm not mad. Yeah, so there's parts of my hair that got lightened by the dye remover because again, I didn't want to retouch my roots and it doesn't look bad at all. See it on parts that are a little more blue. Oh yeah, it covers it. This is fun. But yeah, see, it is kind of a mauve shade. And one of my few complaints about this product is it does drip. Like, see, you can see it slide off. And when I'm applying the dye, it kind of drips a lot. Like, some of it is already dripped on my, oh, I don't know if you can see it, but some of it is dripped on my shirt. One of them dripped in the sink, and I'm not a fan of that. But it does smell good. The consistency really is nice. It's a little runny. But overall, I think it covered everything. So a tub is probably good for half because I almost used up all of it. I was positive I was gonna use up everything, but I did not. Overall, it's good. I'm just gonna bunch this all up and leave it on for the next couple of hours. It does not have any instructions, but because I'm leaving the yellow on for 2 hours, I'm gonna be leaving this for the next 2 hours as well, ish. So yeah, hopefully when we wash these out that the results will be good and that there will be no bleeding. This is the result of my hair. I'm gonna turn off my ring light just so you guys can see what it looks like in like normal overhead lighting. See, it looks good, right? And while this side was like almost completely gone, this side was still very much kind of peachy orange. And I was afraid that this dye might not cover it, but it did. And like pink and blue, like I was expecting it to be like a little more lavender, but it did come out like the dusty pink shade that I was expecting it to be. So like super impressed by both of these. And you can still kind of tell where the orange stayed stubborn. Like there's patchy, darker areas, but like it doesn't look terrible at all. Okay, so final thoughts. I really like how this all turned out. I did not bleach my roots anymore because I feel like the shadow root thing is a vibe. They're both very vibrant and you know, they went beyond my expectations. Like, I really didn't think that they would cover my original base, which was not perfect, and I already came from a split dye that was like wildly different from what I'm doing now. So it wasn't really like a general transition. It was yellow from orange and then pink from blue. So like I was expecting this to be kind of orangey peach, and I was expecting this to be kind of like lavender, but they really look good, if I do say so myself, and you know, it's really a good look. Like, I highly recommend both brands. Both of them, like, together, I mean, look at that. Like, come on.